taking a chance.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Angie Legg, personal brand strategist, helping you get online and get noticed. So today we are going to be talking about how to identify your ideal client and why that's so important. So I want to start the conversation off by asking you, what's more important, marketing or branding? So this morning, I was in a clubhouse room and that was the hot topic. And let me tell you, it was fire. There was a lot of tension in the room. The marketers said marketers, the branders said branders, but more people actually said branding. And here is why. So it's easy to say, big brands, big personal brands like Elon Musk and the Kardashians, it's easy to see those brands and see them as successful. But how do you leverage the little guys, people like myself who have 1,000 followers here, 2,000 followers there, not a huge following but a loyal following? Lucky for us, we have Steve Spiro, master connector in this networking community, who has over 10,000 followers on LinkedIn and so many in his own cell phone, in his contacts. So how do we get to that level where we are at? And the trick, the secret, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, is actually building a community. When you build a community, you can take your brand anywhere. And when you build a community, marketing becomes just so much easier. So let's talk about the community, because I had a huge aha moment just 2 weeks ago. I had interviewed music artist turned industry executive, Mr. June Archer, and he never does interviews, and he did one for me. And really what he connected was not how many followers that I had, but he connected his mission and his message to my brand and my mission and my message. And so he came on the show and he had this really profound moment and idea that I absolutely loved and feel like I live by, but I think he brought a lot of clarity to people. And he said, and when I was building my brand, I was hosting events and I had this large community. And when I would go to venues, if that venue did not want to host my community, I just left. I did not need the leverage of that venue. I did not need the brand of that venue to be successful, because I had built my own loyal community that was going to follow me to any venue that I went to. Today, those venues are social platforms. We can be carrying our communities to all the different platforms that we're on and direct them to so many places. Like I said, community is social real estate. It is so, so powerful. So that really resonated with me, what he said, and how powerful a brand really is. Because when you can market to the right people, you build a community. So how do you build this social real estate? How do you build this incredible community, right? Well, the trick is identifying your ideal client, your perfect person that could walk through the doors. What do they look like? Now, a lot of people think that niching down in this way is disrupting, is not letting you reach out to everybody. A lot of people want to speak to everybody, but that doesn't work in your favor, especially when you're starting out. So really what you want to do, like, think of it like this. For somebody who moves a lot, okay, it's hard to make friends because you're bouncing from one place to the next, from one community to the next. And so look at it as if you are trying to build the community. To build it, you have to stay where you are. You have to commit to a community first. And then once you've gotten control of that community, you can grow out of it, and take up more space. But for now, start with the community, let them get to know you and your brand, and then you can start to expand into other communities. What is so powerful about that is, you are attracting your ideal persona. Now, this isn't your target audience. This isn't your target audience. That is too broad of a term. Your target audience is like, females from the age of 34 to 44 who live in Connecticut. Your ideal person is so specific. My ideal person, literally, I have a picture of her. She has a first and last name. She has even a profile. She's an ambitious, witty sales executive with a ton of, industry experience. This is my girl. She wants to own a house. She wants to travel. She loves cocktails, and so I became very specific. I pinpointed her pain points. She's overwhelmed. She's a workaholic. She knows she's supposed to be online, but she doesn't know where to start. And this was so powerful. And I did this in December, and I've been tweaking it as my audience has grown and as I've discovered my message more. But just a few days ago, this exact ideal client emailed me. Now, what's so beautiful, like I said, when I found my ideal client, I was able then to market to them, so they would come to me. Hello, sit back and relax. I don't have to chase anybody because my message and my marketing is pinpointing an exact person. So she ended up literally in my email. We did a Zoom call, and when I met her, she literally looked like my avatar. She had brown hair, everything, lived in a city, had a little dog. I mean, it was really, really amazing to see my efforts really come to life. And that is how powerful branding is. And it was so powerful that she got the message. She got what I was trying to do. She knows how I'm going to be able to help her. And I didn't have to convince her. She was in 100%. And that's the power of creating a community and identifying your ideal client. So Cameron is going to upload or give you access to my audience persona template so you can see what I use to navigate and create my ideal customer. Now I'm expanding it all the time. I'm adding really sharp details, where they would like to, cars they like to drive, where they like to travel, do they want a big family, little family, no family? Get very, very specific and take a deep dive into your ideal client's life. So I hope you guys get a lot out of that template. Use it, love it, learn it. And if you have any questions, you already know, reach out to me, reach out to Cameron. We would love to talk about building your story and building your brand so you can get out there and get noticed. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I will see you next week.